He surfs the social media wave and bridges the generational divide. So hopefully we can look at some of these issues this evening. Mr. Berkowitz, if you'd like to take the floor. Thank you again for being here.
The way Facebook is being used today is very different from the way Facebook was used about a couple of years ago, because the early adopters of Facebook are not using it the same way that the majority of Americans are using it today. As you may know, in the last 9 months, more people over 30 years old are signing up and create a new account on Facebook than people under 30 years old. So if you believe still today that Facebook is a tool exclusively for the under 25 crowd, then that's not going to happen anymore. As a matter of fact, there's many people under 25 that are not using Facebook anymore and moving to alternate social networking just because it's becoming saturated. That being said, there's a lot of actions on Facebook, and we'll be talking at length about that.
But if you want to really try to communicate to your employees what they should or shouldn't be saying, that's very difficult. You know, it's very difficult to put rules to that because it's very judgmental.
The reality of today is that 65% of employers are screening people online. What's interesting about that statistic is that employers are doing that at the very end of the process. AKA, we're about to extend an offer of employment to someone, and then we look for their profile online. The smarter employers are actually doing that as part of the process from the very beginning, because you can tell a lot, especially for young graduates. You can tell a lot about their ability to work for your company down the line based on the profile they have online today.
It's a good idea to check what these accounts say about you and to make sure that they're accurate, because I think that it's easy for them to include inaccurate information. So companies are making increasing use of these tools. I think not all companies have really gotten their arms around it yet, but I can tell you that many companies, even very large companies, are trying to figure out what to do with it. Certainly, companies established websites a long time ago, so they have technology officers.
Clear differences in the age group. Boomers and late Gen Xers, which are people over 35, do not behave online and do not leave the same kind of a trail as people under 25 or even people up to 28. What's interesting is that obviously, based on the different generations, more and more people that are younger are actually hitting the workplace now. So what used to be a minor issue 5 to 6 years ago now is really starting to be more mainstream. So what the future holds is difficult to say, but the idea that the online activities are going to be something that is going to be used more and more, and that will be able to track pretty much everything from the moment somebody gets born, really all the way to the end of their life, is really something that's going to stay more and more.